Hi everybody. I hope I'm getting the lighting good. Okay, so it's super late in the middle of the night as usual. Welcome to the 8th annual Christmas on a Dime. I'm so excited. There's just going to be 3 of us, so look in the description box. And let's get started because it is late in the middle of the night and I want to get some sleep. So the first thing I want to show you is what I did with some scraps, and I'll lead you into what I did with some of these. So someone gave me some grandma's gingerbread fabric remnant. It's designed by Diana Markham, and it was licensed by Marcus Brothers. It's retired. It's possibly about 30 years old, the fabric. So here's one of the pieces. Okay, and so some of these are going to be imperfect, and I'm going to show you what I did with some of those imperfect images. So I just kind of want to show you what I was playing with. And so this is cotton fabric and flannel, and then there's also going to be some pieces in here that are not Diana Markham. They're just remnants that kind of mixed and matched, and some other items that are for example, this is a tea-themed fabric that is shabby chic, and I just added a vintage applique, and it has seed beads and bugle beads. Very beautiful. It's iridescent. Okay, here's another one where I mixed the tea themed fabric with a little scrap piece, and then here's this piece here, and here's this, and this is one of my favorites. I love mixing this tea fabric. Okay, so now you saw some of the things that I was playing with, and this is so therapeutic. Okay, so I have, I'm gonna first show you this is by Paper Tray Ink, and it's a tag die. And I used a piece of scrap. This is a snowman. I don't know if you could see the glitter, but it came like this, and it was just some of my remnants that I just played around with, and I added it on this tag die from Paper Tray Ink, and then I used some distress ink to ink up the tag to kind of get it to match. And then Virginia 1468, who I was crafting online with, gave me the idea to do these like little imperfect wavy things. Okay, so there's that one. I'm so sorry. And then here is one where I used some French dictionary paper. I've had this for years when I was working at a benefit shop in my area, and I actually got 2 French dictionaries. So I just cut that, and it's like super thick. This has 3 ply, so there's a piece of chipboard in the middle, and then some heavyweight cardstock. And then I just used these 2 pieces from Diana Markham's grandma's gingerbread fabric. And then here's the piece where it was imperfect. It was kind of cut on the side. So I just got a little piece that was, you know, enough to cover it. I made a little applique, covered the top, and then I just added some, I don't know if I have it here. Oh, this might be all that's left. And is this the right side? Yeah, that's the right side. This is all that I have left. I just went and ordered some more. So this is just like a piece of that. And I love the shabby prim look of this. I'm gonna go a little bit faster, guys. So here's another piece. Oh, here we go. Here's, you can probably see it here. So beautiful. I really, really love this. And then here's another one. And this is in a, like a teal type distress ink from Tim Holtz. Okay, and then I'm going to show you what else I did. So I don't know if you're a longtime crafter, and if you're kind of in the shabby chic and vintage world, you probably will know. This is called a snippet roll. And these are usually done by, I don't know so much shabby chic people, but those that do vintage. And with the snippet rolls, it's covered, like every inch of the snippet roll is covered with appliques, doilies, little pieces of scrap of sari silk, buttons. And the idea of a snippet roll is to cut pieces off of it as you need something for a project. So I did what I'm calling a prim snippet roll. And I used some of the grandma's gingerbread cookie fabric from Marcus Brothers that is designed by Diana Markham. They licensed her work. And so I put some of my scraps on here. And so whoever the recipient is that receives this can just, as they need something for a project, they can just cut a piece off from here. They can embellish it more if they want. If they want to fill in all the pieces here, you know, to where there's nothing showing, they can do that too. And this I'm actually going to be giving away to someone that's subbed to the 3 of our channels, and you must be our subbies and you must leave a comment. Okay, and then here's just another patchwork piece, and then here's that, here's this, and this piece, and that, and then there's a little tie. So there's that, and this will be a giveaway for one person along with some other little things. Okay, and now with the snippets still, I'm gonna show you what I made using those little scraps, if I can find it fast enough. Yeah, here it is. Okay, so this item I actually made for myself. Okay, oh, and I forgot to tell you guys, so the idea for Christmas on a Dime, I'm so sorry, it's late, is to basically shop from your stash. We have more than we'll ever use in a lifetime, most of us crafters. So the idea behind that is to shop your stash for Christmas and make items with what you already have. And the challenge to anybody that participates in Christmas on a Dime is if you have to buy something, you cannot exceed $20 for this YouTube hop. And so I had everything in my stash except And I don't know if you know what? Actually, my budget is 0 because I did not use it. Okay, this is the first time I've ever done a 0. Okay, so this is some, if you like this tea fabric, and if you sew, and actually you don't even have to sew, if you like shabby chic and you want to tear it to make like a beautiful shabby ribbon, you can do that. But this I purchased from Hobby Lobby, and I bought this I think during the summer. So I'm gonna go back and get more because I want to make some pretty things with this. Okay, so I used some super old, and I mean old, this is like in the bowels of my crafting hoard vault. This is extremely vintage, extremely shabby insertion lace with some ribbon. And so I put it on both sides of my Christmas stocking. This I've had for a couple of years. This is when I had my store, Elegant Embellishments. Here I've had for a couple of years. This is some sari silk. And what I did was I just kind of like made loops, and then I made loops, right? I cut all the bottom pieces, and then the top I didn't cut. I sewed at the top so that it'll all stay together, and then I eventually attached it to the exterior of my stocking. It is lined with muslin. Okay, and here, if I can get this in frame, the lighting is terrible here. Okay, here's where I made with my scraps this piece of muslin for the backing, and then I just used scraps of this beautiful fabric that is here for my stocking. And then I added this. I've had like years, this beautiful applique. It's embroidered on organza, and I love it, and it's double-sided with the print. Okay, so there is that. And you guys, I have made probably about 35 Christmas stockings to date, and I'm not even done. Legit not even done. Okay, this I made for my mom and dad. They're gonna have a matching stocking. And this fabric I got at Walmart. It is double-sided, so it's gingham on the back, and then I'm going to see if I can find the pattern. I actually did a search on the internet for free Christmas stocking download, and that's how I got this. And it's really big. I mean, if I didn't fold it, it would be even bigger. So there's that one. And then this one I made a little bit different. Instead of folding it, this one I did not fold, and I used some wide wired ribbon from Hobby Lobby, and then this ribbon here is from Hobby Lobby as well. Some more sari silk, and then this is, I think, like a burlap ribbon. It's really pretty. And then the same fabrics. Okay, so one's for my mom and one's for my dad. This one I'm gonna give to my my mom, because it's a little more on the, just a little bit more feminine, where, you know, you don't want to give too girly to your father. Okay, And then some more stockings. Okay. This is from Joann's Fabrics, and I do want to see, I went back, oh God, several weeks ago, and they don't have any, but the young lady did say because it's under food and beverage that they would most likely get this in again because it isn't seasonal. So this is really cute, and I used some cotton dangle trim. I love Venice, and it has the pattern of flowers, and I love it. It's lined on the inside with muslin. Okay, this is a really beautiful stocking, and you're gonna be so proud of me. I bought this, I think in the spring at a benefit shop, and I just bought it not knowing what I was gonna do with it, but it reminded me of Christmas, and I can't remember what I paid for it, but it was like dirt cheap, and I'm like, oh, you can't even get it for what I paid for that at a fabric store. So I don't know if this is vintage or not. I just don't know. And then this is from the same benefit shop. I bought them at the same time, and I'm about to show you some other stockings. Oh gosh, yeah, other stockings too that I bought with this, the fabric, excuse me. Sorry, it's late. Okay, so this was also, I have two different Dr. Seuss fabrics that I got from the benefit shop. This is some ribbon from Eek. I think this is from Joann's, but don't hold me to it. And then I used a charm, a little star charm, and a little gold bell. And this is from the Grinch That Stole Christmas. So pretty. So that's gonna be for my bonus daughter and her daughter. And this is another one. And this one, instead of folding it over, I wanted to get a little fancy. And I'm not sure if I bought this from DC Scrap and Rooster or not. I sent her a picture and she couldn't find it, so I could have bought this from her and she just sold out, or I might have got it on eBay or something. I don't know, but I mean, this is old, so I don't even remember where I got it from, but possibly an Aerie. This is a little gold Santa charm and a gold bell, and again, this is from the Grinch That Stole Christmas. It's huge, you guys. It's so huge. Okay. This is another one of the tea themed fabric, and on this one I did some dangle trim, and then I overlaid some of this, and this, I don't know if this is the one from my old store or if this is from One Little Dreamer, but she has since closed, and she should be hopefully moving back to the US hopefully next year. I miss her. So I added some garment pins, a teapot, a teacup and saucer, and then some gold bells. And then I did a pink ribbon, and then on the back side I just used some cream flannel, and it's lined on the inside with muslin. Okay, and then also from the thrift store, that I got in the spring is the Grinch. And this is going to be for my bonus daughter's husband and her bonus son. This one, yeah, they're both going to be folded over. And I just put a cream hanger. I didn't put any charms. I don't know if I will, since they're going to be for males. So I don't know. What do you think? Comment down below. I don't know if I should put charms for males. And then this is the other one. And these are both lined with I think this is fleece. I'm almost positive it's fleece. Okay, and then we're almost to the finale. Okay. So this is a Diana Markham stamp. And what I did was I took the stamped image and first of all, I scanned it, and then I threw it into my digital software because I had to do a little bit of cleaning it up, like around you don't want to know. And then what I did was, because I wanted, I don't have like really heavyweight cardstock that I can print on in my printer, so I legit sent off a bunch of digital images to FedEx. By the way, they're the cheapest in my area for black and white. I can't remember what I paid for 44 sheets. I know it was, I think it was under $18, I believe, for 44 sheets. And that was a bunch of digital images because I needed to print on toner. And if I print on my printer, which it doesn't even do heavyweight cardstock, it would run because it's inkjet. And I was told if you're going to do coloring, you need to color with, you know, if you're not using the permanent, you know, it's tired. I'm tired. If I'm not using permanent ink or like a hybrid ink, and I'm printing it out, it has to be with toner, so that if you're doing alcohol markers or watercoloring, you need toner if you're going to print. So, okay. So that's this little guy. And then I'm making some of these for the locals where I'm giving away stockings. And I'm probably going to put like little mini loaves of bread in them. There's a few blocks away. There's 2 bakeries. One's in my city and then one's just over the city line. And so I'm going to put the stockings in here. So I just did something quick, something very inexpensive. So you guys, if you have a scanner and you have stamped images, scan them, and then you can size your stamped images any size you want, like I did here. And this is quick, inexpensive, and fast way to make a gift bag. And here I just used some vintage ruffled trim, and I've had this for at least probably about 10 years now. So yeah, I'm finally using it. And then, oh, here's the trim that I just showed you a little snippet of. This is this was actually the last of it. So I only had one little piece that I showed you at the beginning. And I colored this one. And this one is like a little more toastier than this one over here. This one is a little bit lighter, as you can see. Yeah. Okay, and then let me get set up really, really fast so I can, oh God, I thought I was done. Okay, second to the last item. So this is for a serious coffee drinker. And this is coffee latte themed, I'm doing quotes, fabric, and I thought it was a little bit different. The back is cream flannel, and then all the way around the top, instead of cuffing it, I added some more Venice dangled trim. I added some sari silk. I added this beautiful bow. I've had these a couple of years. It's a bow charm. And then I just added some gold bells, and I attached them all with garment pins. Okay, now for the finale. No more. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, there's two more. Okay, so this one, okay, I'm actually not at zero then. This I think was maybe about $10, because I did get this on sale. This is from Joann's. It's licensed to work, and this is Spider-Man, and this is for my bonus daughter's twin babies, Caleb and Cameron. I didn't think they would maybe know who the Grinch was, so I thought for sure they're gonna know Spider-Man because that movie is out right now. And then I didn't add any charms or anything because they are toddlers, and I attached mine with garment pins, and it's gonna be too dangerous. So that's for my grandsons. So hopefully they'll like them. Hopefully they know who Spider-Man is by now, but I don't know. Okay, all right, all done with the stockings. Now I swear we're at the finale. Okay, so let me get this set up. Hopefully I can show it to you properly. Oh Lord, help me, help me, help me. Okay, pray for me that this is not a hot mess. Okay, I'm gonna take this off of the tripod. This took me 4.5 hours to make, you guys. 4.5 hours. I had so many trials and tribulations. Okay, I don't know who I'm giving this to yet. I don't know. Okay, this is not working. Okay, all right, hopefully my table is a hot mess. Okay, and we got puppies in the way. And say hi, baby. This is Trigger George. Trigger George, he's tired and he's not having it. Okay, so this is a Diana Markham retired apron kit, and this is the little snow buddies. It's a male and female, so I might give this to mom and dad, because this will fit them both. They both, well, my mom thinks she can cook, but she can't. My dad is the cook in the family, actually. So it's really pretty. It's lined. This is actually thick enough that you wouldn't need it backed, but I wanted to back it, and then my mama told me I had to. Oops, so sorry. Mama told me I had to, so I did it. So tonight, Virginia 1468 was literally trying to help me, like, walk me through it, and then I just got frustrated and got off, and I said, I'm gonna eat dinner, I'm gonna regroup, and then I'm gonna try it again. And so it took me 4.5 hours. I looked up from the time that I called her, and it took me about 4.5 hours. There was a couple of errors, and then I just went to YouTube, because where I struggled at was the straps, which way they needed to be facing, but I finally got it figured out, and so this is how it came out. I love it, and I'm sorry I can't show this properly. I just, because I have it tied. That's the issue here, is I have it tied, but I love it. So thank you so much for joining the 8th annual Christmas on a Dime. Look in the description box down below. Make sure that you are a subscriber to all 3 channels, and leave comments if you're interested in winning that little snippet roll, and I'll have some other little items to go along with it. And it's open up to domestic as well as international, because it's not going to cost me very much to send out. Okay, thank you so much, and have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and see you soon.